Online retail sales. The world has been waiting for a shift, but many shoppers in South Africa still seem to be hitting the malls rather than buying on the net. Online retail in South Africa accounts for less than 1%. The competition is heating up, though, with the merger between Takealot and Kalahari. That has been a response to competition from foreigners, and some niche retailers have seen success. So tonight we thought we'd speak to two unique online retailers. Well, first is a success story. Yuppie Chef went live in 2006, offering all sorts of kitchen utensils for gourmets or wannabe chefs. The company has grown exponentially, but still employs writers to send handwritten notes to consumers. Well, we're now joined by Yuppie Chef's Head of International Growth, Fran Peacock. Good evening to you, Fran, from our Cape Town studio. Years ago, people were talking about the huge growth rates, but that didn't mean profits. How is Yuppie Chef doing at the moment?
Evening, Francis. Thanks very much for having us. Yuppie Chef have really managed to keep up with the growth of online shopping. In fact, we've kind of hovered above doubling our revenue every year. And I think the way we do that is by just remaining quite constant in what we offer clients in terms of the quality of the service and the delivery, and really remaining quite true to our brand ethics.
You've always said it's about customer service, not necessarily what's being sold. Is it still worth it to you, to your writers, to write these handwritten notes that go with each and every package? Absolutely.
We feel that thanking our customers for supporting us and for trusting us remains to be something that we're going to continue doing. In fact, every single person at Yuppie Chef, whether it's our MD or the ladies in customer service, write cards to send out to our customers. So every day you'll have cards written by all 80 members of the Yuppie Chef staff base, and I think that shows that the integrity of the business runs throughout our staff, and not just for a few members of staff who might write cards. It's in fact everyone who gets involved.
Is that the magic formula, you think, that will prevent other online retailers from copying your success?
Yes, I think that some of our success comes from the people that we have, in our company, and it's something you can't necessarily buy or replicate. It's just something that's innate in a business, and we've been very fortunate to have great people who are really passionate about customer service and who genuinely care about our customers and about their experience with our brand. And I think that's just what we've managed to create over the 8 years that we've been in existence.
And I presume it mitigates complaints, because surely some of those packages go awry. So just tell me how you deal with the logistics, delivering to far-flung places, things like that.
Yes, so we offer free delivery for all our customers, and we fortunately have partnered up with a really fantastic logistics company in Aramex, and they work really hand in hand with us in making sure that our customers get their products delivered on time and in the standards to which they've become accustomed. So that, I think, is probably our number one thing that we've done right. And then, of course, sending products overseas. We send products to 8 different international countries. And that's always a bit of a tricky one, because the logistics are a little bit, further out of our control. But we continue to make sure that customers, no matter where they are, get the great service delivery that our customers in South Africa have become accustomed to.
Fran, I'm sure at some point the growth starts to level off. Are you seeing that leveling off? And how does this Christmas look like compared to last Christmas, given what we hear about consumers being under strain, but then we see in the retail spending that it's still happening?
Yes, we at the beginning of this year, we had kind of given ourselves a realistic view of, let's not expect to double our growth this year, seeing as, we'd come off a small base. originally, and so it's easier to double your revenue then. But we've had an amazing Christmas, which has started way earlier than it did last year. So we saw record-breaking sales happening kind of mid-November, which we used to only see in December. And I think that that's testament to the fact that people are seeing more and more benefits from shopping online. And they're realizing the potential of it.
Well, I was going to ask you just an opinion, because you're involved in Yappie Chef, but we're looking at the figures for online. Not many South Africans are doing it. If it's so good, why aren't they?
Well, I think that we as South Africans are still quite traditional in our attitude towards shopping. So people still think about, going to the mall and trawling through the mall. But it certainly is shifting. So the online space or online shopping is growing by 30% at the moment, which is really great for the industry. And I think that shows that more and more people are trusting that, the facilities for putting your credit card details in, and the trust that the brand is going to actually deliver the products is growing and growing, and we see year on year people becoming more and more accustomed to online shopping.
So you think that boom that we were expecting years ago, it'll come later than expected, but it will come?
Yes, definitely. I think that the trajectory is certainly heading in the right direction for us.
Fran, just two more questions, and we're going to speak to another online retailer who is being seated at the moment. You're opposed to discounts, and isn't that very difficult, because people who are online have access to those price comparisons and are probably more likely to do them?
Yes, so we're not necessarily opposed to discounts. You'll find that we will look at kind of packaging deals together so that you feel as though you're still paying for the quality products that we have on the site, but we may start kind of packaging them together with other products that make you feel like that you have got a better deal, and that will give you better deals. But in the future, I think we will have to address that. What we certainly don't want is for e-commerce or online shopping to become the place that you only get deals at. And it's become apparent in many other countries like Australia, where it becomes just the place where you go and find deals. And it would be a shame if that's where online shopping heads to in South Africa.
All right, thank you very much, Fran Peacock from Yappie Chef. And in the same studio, we are now going to speak to a co-founder of Tidy & Co, and that's Nicole Chowles, and she's now a resident in this brave new online world. Tidy & Co is a startup starting a few months ago. Nicole, coming to you, just tell me a little bit about the company and the decision to go online when it seems that malls are still such a big part of the South African culture.
Hi, thanks. Tidy & Co is still quite new. We actually only launched in February, but it's been an amazing journey since then, and we've grown so quickly. We decided to go online because we feel like that really is where the future's going, and as a new company, I'd rather take something forward into the future. And really what I saw was a gap in the market where there's a huge variety of products available online already, and whilst there are already consumers shopping online, it's very difficult to navigate your way through online shops if you don't know what you're looking for and if you're not shopping for yourself.
So it looks like you are carefully selecting items. Is that something that you're aiming for? But not so much clutter, but unique items that you've pre-selected?
Yes, exactly. So our motto is to only stock products that are beautiful, unique, and special. Something that someone would actually love to receive as a gift and not try and throw it away afterwards or re-gift it.
Yappie Chef, we were speaking to them. It took 3 months to get an online sale. How long did it take you, and how do you even start marketing yourself, Nicole?
Well, I guess we were lucky. We had sales on our first week, but we use a lot of social media to market ourselves mostly, and blogs and online marketing. But I guess we're lucky in that companies like Yuppie Chef and Xando and Takealot have already paved the way for us. So consumers are a lot more comfortable with online shopping. So it's, a less hard sell for us.
So they're getting used to the idea. Finally, Nicole, just run us through some of your best sellers. We have some of the pictures up already. Just tell me what people are going for this Christmas.
Sure. Definitely our best seller we've got these DIY starter kits when you're trying to grow some gardening. So we've got them in a vegetable or a salad or a herb pack, and they're really affordable and something that anyone really would enjoy as long as you've got a garden. So a lot of people have been buying those, and besides that, of course, this is South Africa. One of our most popular is this book, Bride the Beloved Country, which is also, again, affordable, a nice, easy gift especially for men, for your crazy uncle or your father. And one of the more special items for, I suppose, lovers or your husband or wife is one of these beautiful WeWood watches. They're made entirely of wood.
Nicole, that's lovely. Thank you for the demonstration. I'm going to have to cut it there, but what a great chance to see the humans behind online shopping that sometimes is a bit inhuman. We were speaking there to Fran Peacock from Yuppie Chef, Nicole Chowles from Tidy & Co. A new start.